How's it going, everyone? Hope y'all been having a great Wednesday so far. My name is Ward, and welcome back to the Gaming Entertainment Hub. And today, it looks like we got a recent report that 343 Industries has been working on a new Halo game since 2022, which which I kind of believe as of right now looks like it might be approximately 2 years since that happened, and it looks like we might actually, hopefully, we actually have come a long way. And of course, not really that much of a surprise, and especially for the fact that we've been hearing for quite some time that future Halo games will be developed in Unreal Engine 5 and all that jazz. And but right now, since we kind of like have gotten this confirmation, well, say that we're now going to enter into this new era of Halo 7 news or Halo Infinite 2 news or whatever we're going to call the next Halo game. But hey, without any further ado, as always, let's go ahead and dive right into this, shall we? Then, okay, for starters, it looks like, according to the art director Justin Dingus, who's based on what he said on his LinkedIn page, 343 Industries has begun a work on a new Halo game since 2022, which is only about a few months after Halo Infinite shipped. Well, I guess probably 1.5 years, I guess, or so. So we don't know anything about it yet, but senior character system designer Ian Sluss's page may have given us some insight that he is, in quotes, building a player systems and assets in Unreal Engine 5, which he's like pointing to a new direction for the series. And as reported by whatever that you say that yet, well, WCC F Tech, this backs up the reports from October of last year that 343 Industries is developing a new Halo campaign in Unreal Engine 5. Pretty exciting, I gotta say. And according to the Season Gaming's editor-in-chief, Ainsley E. Bowden, he stated that it is part of a restructuring that is building the next generation of Halo. So here's what he's got to say. So the Halo engine is very technical, engineering-focused engine. It's super hard for creatives to work in. It is super hard for a lot of creatives to work at one time. We did a ton of work on Halo 4 on the engine to get it to look. I think it looked amazing for being one of the last generations on the whatever. I guess that was like a little quote that was made like over a decade ago. Because last generation, that's like Xbox 360. So technically, as of right now, 360 has been like 2 generations ago. While Xbox One is now last gen and so on. And so Jeremy Inker, who's also known as ACG on YouTube, also claimed that last October that Halo was switching to Unreal Engine and following the trouble stories of the Slipspace engine. So for context, Halo Infinite was supposed to be a launch title for the Xbox Series X, but was delayed from 2020 into December 2021. And of course, you all know the reasons for that, thanks to the coup that happened back in 2020, which, oh man, I'm glad those days are over. I certainly did not want to experience that again. So, despite being pushed back, it is still launched with performance issues, and 2/3 of its content reportedly had to be cut. Oops. So basically, this is like the tweet that we got from Idle Sloth saying, according to Justin's LinkedIn page, 343 has been working on the next unannounced Halo since April 2022. So yeah, it looks like we're actually getting close to 2 years as of the making of this video. So also, he stated that he has been building player systems and assets in Unreal Engine 5. Here it is. So I guess we'll go ahead and look at the sources from what we saw right here. So here, I guess I don't want to go on LinkedIn, but okay, here it is. So here's Justin Dingus. Like here's what he's actually been doing since April 2022, saying he worked on Halo's next unannounced release, which is, I believe, of course, will be either sequel to Halo Infinite. And so, and also here's like Ian Sluss saying that he's building a player system and assets in Unreal Engine 5. I've then also shown in his skill set he's doing Blueprint script in Unreal Engine 5 and all that good stuff. And so yeah, and then continuing on, so between the various reports of Sluts LinkedIn, it looks increasingly likely that the next Halo game, whatever it may be, will be an Unreal Engine 5 title, but it's not the only series to make the jump. So Witcher 4 is now going to be doing that jumping into it, Tekken 8, Stalker 2, Arc 2, Tomb Raider, and even Kingdom Hearts 4 is actually going to be, they're all going to be taking advantage of this new game engine. and I gotta say, basically based on what I've seen from Unreal Engine 5, it looks like graphically it's been really impressive, and it's also going to give a lot more creative freedom for developers, and especially for the fact that for those who saw like Kingdom Hearts 4, like the teaser trailer for KH4 way back in April of 2022, it was actually shown in Unreal Engine 4, but the final product will be in Unreal Engine 5. So, and also we saw some like little fan projects of what Halo would actually look like in Unreal Engine 5, which is pretty impressive, but not really like high quality budget, but at the same time really impressive. And I'm sure that this is really gonna look outstanding whenever it comes out sometime, hopefully in the near future. And that's kind of what I hope, since although like personally back then Slipspace Engine and kind of like seemed like a really nice idea on paper, just saying look, it's a brand new engine, and separating from the engine that has been used from Halos 1 through 5, and now we're going to use a brand new engine. And then, well, it seemed like a good idea, but apparently based on my knowledge, but correct me if I'm wrong, on that engine was basically just more of a remodeled version of the original engine, and that has been used for previous Halo games. And to be honest, like since they kind of like shook up the leadership and the management at 343 Industries last year with all the layoffs that have been going on at Microsoft, and also getting rid of like Bonnie Ross and the rest of the all the incompetence that's been playing 343 Industries, and also mainly specifically the Halo franchise as a whole for the previous decade, which had got a lot of fans is not so happy campers when it came from the previous 3 Halo games, such as Halo 4, Halo 5, and also Halo Infinite. But Halo Infinite looks like it was definitely on the right track. Like it actually nailed the art style, which I hope they actually stick to that art style for the sequels. Well, actually for the so-called sequel that's going to be coming up, where they're going to call it Halo Infinite 2. Only time will tell, but at the same time, hopefully they actually don't actually abandon the story arc that they've established in Halo Infinite and actually create a new story arc, which is like kind of a bit of an annoying habit that I have been seeing from Halo 4, 5, and Infinite. It's like, oh, Halo 4 looks like it's gonna pick up where Halo 3 left off, with Chief like waking up from cryosleep, and okay, now this happened, but then all of a sudden Halo 5 just at the start just swept everything in that Halo 4 established under the rug, and then created a new story arc at the end and ended on a cliffhanger. And then fast forward to Halo Infinite, and everything that was set up at the end of Halo 5 that got swept under the rug, and they created a new story arc saying, oh, look, now we got some new threat that we never saw before, known as the Endless. And yeah, please 343, if you're actually seeing this video, and I'm sure you probably heard this from multiple people, especially from Hidden Xperia, please just stick to your guns, stick to the story arc that you've established in Halo Infinite, and actually try to give us some continuity, or give us some more cohesion for the upcoming Halo game aimed that you're developing in Unreal Engine 5, like especially for this upcoming campaign. So that's all I gotta say. Like as someone who's been sticking to the franchise mainly for the story, that's actually something I want to see. And so I gotta say that's kind of like my little bit of a rant right here that I kind of want to get out of my mind. And so that's kind of like what we got right now. So yeah, it looks like a new Halo game is actually now in development. It's been in development since spring 2022, and we'll be developing Unreal Engine 5. And I'm definitely looking forward to covering news on it in future videos. And that's going to be it, guys. So if you found this video to be informative and helpful, then be sure to drop a like as always, because it will help the channel out a lot. And while you're at it, if you're interested to see more news regarding or for the future of the Halo franchise, then be sure to hit that subscribe button to do so, and also hit that notification bell to be notified whenever my next video is going to drop. And if you got your own thoughts or opinions based on this current direction that the Halo franchise is going, then go ahead and sound off in the comment section below and get a discussion going, because I'll love to hear your thoughts on this. And again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next one.